What's going on, everybody? It's Friday, and we have a nasty one for you today. Ori and Michelle here, leading you through what's going to be a memorable workout. So what we've got going on today is 100 reps for time. Now, if you've got a dumbbell, you're going to be performing a dumbbell clean and jerk. If you don't, you're going to be taking an odd object, and you're going to be taking that weight off the ground up to your shoulder 100 times. But here's what's going to make this workout extra saucy. Every minute on the minute, you're going to stop what you're doing and perform 5 burpees over your object. This can get real nasty. We're going to talk about some strategy for this workout, and it's really important that you try to stick to this strategy. Otherwise, it's very easy to fall into a vortex and make this workout one of the most uncomfortable things you've ever done. So before we get into that, getting you warmed up, we're going to be going through some of the movements that we're going to be doing in the workout. First and foremost, the jumping jack. We just want to get that heart rate up and get the body warm. We're going to get 30 seconds of that. Then we're going to move into 10 lateral hops over our dumbbell or our object. Now, in the workout, we're going to be doing burpees over our object. So this is just going to kind of give us some spatial awareness to hop over and back and get us comfortable with this movement. Then we're going to be moving into alternating dumbbell cleans. If you don't have that dumbbell and you're going to be working with your odd object, all I want you to do is just perform a deadlift where you're going to hold on to it and stand up. But if you've got the dumbbell and you've got that weight, this is what the movement is going to be looking like. That's one. Going to bring it down to the ground. Switch hands. That's 2. The main thing that we want to focus on here is allow our legs to do the bulk of the work. As I'm standing up, I'm going to get a nice little jump and shrug. And that's going to make that weight feel weightless. So as I jump and shrug, I'm going to sit under the weight, and then I'm going to stand. After we perform 10 alternating reps, we're going to go into 10 dumbbell push press. We're still letting our legs and hips do the work here. All we're going to do is get a little dip and drive, pressing that weight up. 5 on one side, 5 on the other. If you have your odd object, you're going to hold it in front of you. Michelle's going to be using a medicine ball. If you've got a book bag, a duffel bag, you're just holding it in front. Same thing, a little bit of a bend at the knees and hip, and just pressing it right up overhead. And once we're done with that, 5 push-ups. We're going to take you through that first round, so don't freak out if it felt like a lot of different movements here. So the first thing, we're just all going to start together with 30 jumping jacks. And let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. Make sure we get those hands overhead. And if you want to loosen up a little bit, what I like to do is get a little clap overhead and behind your back, keeping those arms super straight. It'll help kind of open up that shoulder position. Keep it going. Just about done. And relax. Let's get in front beside our object, and we're just going to go for 10 hops. If that object is a little bit weird in shape, give yourself an imaginary line and just hop the weight with it. If you can't hop, pick your knee up nice and high, and I want you to step over. Let's go for 10 reps. Here we go. Good job. Now, we're going to get, if you have that dumbbell, a power clean, or if you have your odd object, you deadlift. Keep that weight right in between your legs, and let's do it. getting a little bit of a dip, bending our knees slightly. Weight, if you have that dumbbell, should be resting on your shoulder, not straight out in your hand. Think about your shoulder being a launch pad, and your legs and hips are driving that up. If you've got the dumbbell, 5 on each side, odd object, 10 total. Here we go. Put that weight down, just going to get to the ground, 5 push-ups. Alright, get beside your object or your dumbbell, 10 hops over. Now, if you feel comfortable on the way down, you can alternate hands. But what you want to make sure you're doing is letting that arm straighten out before that body hinges. This way, you're letting your weight guide you, allowing your body to get into a strong position. Push-ups, then we got one more. Jumping jacks, 2, 1, let's go. And relax. Okay, we're going to lateral hop over the object. If you're feeling a little more comfortable with the movement right now, push-ups. Well done. Get a little drink. Feeling a little bit warmer now. Heart rate should be up, which is going to be good for this workout. We'll see you at the end. Now, there's 2 main movements that we're doing today in our workout. The dumbbell clean and jerk, and the burpee over the object. First thing we're going to go to is the dumbbell clean and jerk. So, we worked on the clean before, getting the weight up to your shoulder. The final component that's missing here is getting it overhead. So we're going to combine the clean with the push press. But to move efficiently in the dumbbell clean and jerk, what we can do is go right from our catch position into the overhead position. So I'm going to demonstrate 2 reps and show you what I mean by that. Now, when I catch my dumbbell power clean, I'm standing up getting a nice jump shrug, and I'm letting my legs move the weight up. The moment I hit that jump, I'm going to sit down into a partial squat and catch the weight on my shoulder. From this position right here, this is basically going to be our dip for the push press. So we want to combine the 2 movements. So it's going to look something like this. Now, can you perform this movement with a clean stand up and then go into a push press? Absolutely, but it's going to be wasting a lot of time. The more time we waste holding on to that weight and segmenting these movements, the more burpees we're going to wind up doing, because overall it's going to take a lot longer to complete the entire workout. So here's what I want you to do to try this out. I want you to perform 4 dumbbell clean and jerks. In each catch, what you're going to do is pause for 2 seconds and go right up into the jerk. So it's going to look like this. 1, 2, and up. I'm going to bring it down and switch sides. 1, 2, and up. Reinforcing that catch position and going right into the drive is going to carry us a lot further into this workout and stop us from segmenting the movement. Once you get comfortable with that, you're going to do 4 more clean and jerks. The moment you catch it, go right up, bring it down, switch hands. If you're a little bit of a ninja with the dumbbell, what you can do from this position as you bring the weight down, switch hands midair, bring it down to the ground, both heads of the dumbbell are touching, and go right up into the next rep. It's going to save you a little bit of time, but I only want you trying this if you have experience. The weight you should be using today should be something that you can move through 30 unbroken reps, non-stop, 30 times while you're fresh. If there's any doubt that that's going to happen, odds are the weight's too heavy. Now, if you don't have that dumbbell and you're working with an odd object, Michelle's going to demonstrate this with the medicine ball. So let's slide that PVC out of the way for a moment. That works. Now, from the ground, you're going to be starting here. You're going to set yourself up. The ball is between the legs, getting into a strong position. So Michelle's going to show our setup position here. Hands are on the side of the ball. Chest is over the object. Hips are back above the knees. She's in a nice strong position. She's going to stand up. Bring it right up to her shoulder. She's going to bring her arms down to bring the ball to the ground and go up for the next rep. Now stand up. Now I want you to just bring it to your hip. This position right here is where we want to get to before we bring the ball down. So bring it to your shoulder. Show me what it looks like when you start to bend down and hinge with those arms bent. Yeah, so if we start to hinge with those arms bent, we're going to have to bring that ball a lot further to the ground because we're not letting those arms get long. Let the arms get long before you bring it down. I'd rather you go a drop slower and do it correctly than try to rush really fast and do it a little bit sloppy, because we're just going to wind up making this job a lot harder for ourselves. The only other thing I want you to make sure you're doing here is alternate shoulders. Take it to the right, take it to the left, take it to the right, take it to the left. And that's all we're going to do. Okay? So, try that out, get a couple of reps in, and we're going to brief you on this workout in just a moment. Good job, Michelle. Welcome back. So, just to reiterate, this workout is 100 reps for time. Every minute, including the start of the workout. So at 3, 2, 1, go, you are going to perform 5 burpees over your dumbbell or your object. Now remember, the burpee over the object is completed once you jump up and over on that fifth and final rep. Now talking a little bit of strategy for this workout. This is going to get very tiring very quickly. You're going to perform your burpees. These burpees should not be taking you more than 10 to 15 seconds. If you need more time to complete those 5 reps, consider reducing the amount of burpees over the object. Maybe 2 reps, maybe 3 reps. Now, when it comes to moving our weight, by the 45-second mark, you should stop moving. The reason for this is you want to give yourself a little bit of time to recover so that when the next minute begins, you can go right into those burpees. If you work up until the start of the next minute, you're going to put your weight down, you're going to huff and puff, and then you're going to begin, which we really don't want to do because we're going to fall into a nasty little vortex if that happens. All right? So once again, 3, 2, 1, go. You're going to hit your burpees. Keep working up until about 45 seconds. Best bet, set a little clock beside your screen. We're not going to have them in the background over here. We'll let you know when those burpees happen and how much time you have up until the next set. But just in case you're going to be working out for a little bit longer, set that clock up beside you. One other thing, we shouldn't really be working for more than 20 minutes on this workout. So cap yourself at 20 minutes. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's do it.
Simulating sensual acts to stimulate musical tracks. I thought I was just gonna come out tonight and get a brew and relax, but no, when you the party starter, it's like you won't call, you what the doctor ordered. It's like you gotta block the border to the door and shock them when it's boring. Get on the floor. It's the groove aside bomber. Might get my vest tight strapped to my chest.
All right, 15 seconds. Give yourself a little time to recover. We got 10 seconds till those burpees. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. He was raised in the days when the roof was raised and every rap occasion new and amazing. The backup stages amazed and gazing, praying for the day they would one day praise him. Studied the ways of the game and made it. Came through the maze and the haze and played it. Perfect days any person hated and cursed him. He was unfazed, he waited, it was worth it. He never retaliated. He saved it, slaving on the road blazing. Days when he was low, nothing could raise him. It came to the show and something uncaged in him. Like the Pope of this party crusade, I'm like brave. All right.
On stage, you heard? I'm like 23s on an Escalade. Throw me into the rave like you threw a grenade.
5, 4, 3, 2, let's go.
When the artistry was cultivated, you know, back when rap was smart and multi-layered, we could rap without A&Rs and ultimatums. Damn. Now today I say a phrase along for the good old days when the party was all about partying. I was a mini party starter then. My mind bends when I call my pen. The big question: should I run the mind a little, food for thought, or dumb the rhyme a little? But real, if you come too high, that'll alienate folks and they won't buy it, yo. Look, people getting trapped in the track and they be clapping, even when the rapping is whack. Yo, what happened? When did we get happy for that? He old fashioned, but let's be happy he back. You heard me? Oh, I'm the party starter. We might have a good time, but we party hard as so.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go.
thugging till I die. When I be thugging till I die, till I die, till I die. Call the club in the back, I'm smoking bud in the back. I'm waiting for niggas to trip, cause bitch I love to scrap. I went from rocks to Z's, writing raps and movies. I went from trusting these chicks, now they all wanna sue me. So call the club in the back.
15 seconds. 70. 3, 2, 1, here we go.
The lady can't nobody tame me, blame me for keeping a running yard raining. Ladies used to hate me, now they come out, now they pay me. Girls on the job, pocket full of socks, got a fat notch, something don't squat, down, down for the block, try to be hot but you flop, wanna be shot through the top but you not. I ain't never seen so much green than when I seen when my team hit the scene. It must be a dream. Hit the stage, everybody holler, getting thrown with the shows for a bigger dollar. Father, I don't wanna leave nobody toothless, cause they greedy in the middle of what I do best. You finna see me in the TV with a few guests. We bout to bubble, baby, get your waterproof vest. When I be thugging till I die. When I be thugging till I die.
15 seconds.
When I be thugging till I never fade it.
15. 4, 3, 2,
Now they all wanna sue me, so call them all in the back. I'm smoking bud in the back. I'm waiting for niggas to trip, cause bitch I love to scrap. I went from rocks to Z's, writing raps and movies. I went from trusting these tricks, now they all wanna sue me, so
I
call
got
them
black
all.
bags with enemies cut up so they remember me. Soak up in Hennessy so they relatives know it's me. You can bet your last dollar I'll dick them and holler. Riding these hoochies like they some heavy ass Chevy and Pop. Jump up and get your ass shot up. From a pop and pick my Glock up and bustin' with such a 50. Poppin', nobody got 'em holler. Outlaw robbers, mash and put the gas pedal. Vacate the scene, count the cash and stash the precious metal. True to the game, I claim outlaw riders who give a fuck what they try.
Cause I'm over behind the can't picture me sticking niggas, but they watching tape. Kick back, little nigga, and watch the game.
15 seconds.
I'll be thugging till I die.
You got this. 4, 3,
Cause bitch I love to scrap. I went from rocks to Z's, writing raps and movies. I went from trusting these chicks, now they all wanna sue me. So call them all in the back. I'm smoking bud in the back. I'm waiting for niggas to trip, cause bitch I love to scrap. I went from rocks to Z's, writing raps and movies. I went from trusting these chicks, now they all wanna sue me. So fuck them all.
So these kids know that I'm talking to them. Give it back to these damn critics and sock it to them. I'm like a thug with a little bit of pop influence. I spew it, look how I got you bitches rocking to it. You motherfuckers can never do it like I can do it. Don't even try, you look stupid, do not pursue it. Don't ever in your life try to knock the truest. I spit the illest shit ever been dropped into it. So ticky tock, listen to the sound, 6 on the clock. Listen to the sound of Ken as she licks on a cop. Listen to the sound of me spilling my heart with his pen. Motherfuckers know that I'll never be Marshall again.
72. 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go.
When I be thugging till I die. When I be thugging till I die. When I be thugging till I never fade it. Now that we made it, my adversaries just play a hater. Club in the back, I'm smoking bud in the back. I'm waiting for niggas to trip, cause bitch I love to scrap. I went from rocks to Z's, writing raps and movies. I went from trusting these chicks, now they all wanna sue me. So call them all in the back. I'm smoking bud in the back. I'm waiting for niggas to trip, cause bitch I love to scrap. I went from rocks to Z's, writing raps and movies. I went from trusting these chicks, now they all wanna sue me. So
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, someone the judge. Look, make it me clear. What's up, Bodie? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time.
15 seconds.
Turn it down.
We're almost done. 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Right back to it. 10 seconds. Only 8 more. You did it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Drinking on some rocks, shine on patrol. VIP stats, with my claw. Walk around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the
Now, if you're still working, keep moving through. This was a tough workout. Your next round starts in 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, keep moving through this. This is a very winding workout. Even if you get within 1 to 2 reps and that next round of burpees begin, I want you to do them and finish this workout hard. Awesome work, and we'll see you in the cool down.
Well, we survived. That was a nasty one, but job well done. Arms and core should definitely be feeling this a little bit, so we're going to take some time to just open those up and recover a bit. We're going to start off with a body twist from the seated position. So we're going to start off taking our left hand, placing it behind us, right hand across your left knee. We're going to turn and look behind us. With every inhale, you're going to try to lengthen your spine and make yourself taller. Every exhale, I want you to push back a little further. Bring ourselves back to center. We're going to now take our right hand, place it behind us. Left hand across our right knee. We're going to turn and look back. With every inhale, lengthen your spine and make yourself taller. Every exhale, we're going to try to push a little bit deeper. Bring ourselves back to center. Now from here, what we're going to do is raise our arms straight up in the air. Right hand is going to grab the left wrist. We're going to reach way up overhead, keeping that chest nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. As we exhale, you're going to pull to your right side. Now, as we're doing this, try not to let your body twist in any direction. Center, let's switch hands. reach up overhead and pull to your left side. Back to center. What we're going to do now is lay down on our back. We're going to bring our knees into our chest, keeping your head down on the ground. You're going to hug your legs if you can. Try to grip your hands and pull those legs back into your chest. Keeping your knees tucked into your chest, we're going to take our left hand, bring it across to our right knee. Both shoulders are going to stay down on the ground, and we're just going to let our legs fall as far over as they can while keeping the shoulders down. Try to keep your hand over your knee and pull it down to the ground. You should feel a nice stretch along the outside of our hip and thigh area. Come back to center. Right hand over the left knee. We're going to come to the opposite side. Bring it back up. And what we're going to do is we're going to transition onto all fours. Nice and easy, bring yourself up. Come onto all fours here. And what we're going to do now is sit our hips back over our heels, bringing ourselves into a child's pose. We're going to inch those fingers forward. With every inhale, you're going to reach further. With every exhale, you're going to push your armpits down to the ground. Keeping our hands in place, we're going to bring ourselves forward into
into an up dog position. So we're going to keep the arms straight, pushing those heels down into the ground. We're going to lift our head and chest. With every inhale, you're going to try to lift your chest further up. Every exhale, you're going to relax your hips and let them sink into the ground. We're going to dig our toes into the ground, lifting our hips. We're going to transition to a down dog. Pushing our head and chest to our thighs. 10 breaths. Nice and easy. Let's come back to all fours. We're going to transition back to a seated position. Great work today. This definitely was a tough one. Give yourself a little bit of rest and recovery this weekend. You've definitely earned it. Great job. And remember, big smiles.